Hi, I'm Felicia Woods. My theme today is talking about relationships. The short story that I'm getting ready to talk about from Alexis Sharman will be Do You Know Where I Am? Hi, the quote one: We met at the first mixed dance of our freshman year and soon discovered we are the only confirmed Native American Roman Catholic within 3 miles radius of the campus. They also confirmed that they were primary to each other and they loved each other and they started themselves a red girl and red boy in a white sheets. The image I chose was a meeting place. It was a meeting place for Native American studies. It was a place that they can learn about the Native American studies, and you were able to get experience on theories and practices as a Native American Indian. The Spokane narrator named David found himself helping to save this cat. The quote too says, I didn't want to save this cat. I wanted to preserve Sharon's high opinion of me. If she hadn't been there to push me down the slope, I never would have gone after that cat. As I was, I cursed the world as I tripped over ferns and pushed back blackberry bushes out of the way. I was cut and scratched and threatened by spiders and wasps. As for this dumb cat, the image I show here, it was talking about the blackberry bush, how it looks. It described what the cat was in, and also it describes what David was talking about visual wise, what was going on, what the bushes looked like. It also showed how it was cutting, how the thorns and everything was going on, that was shown in the picture. As they finally saved the cat, David and Sharon, from the blackberry bush, Sharon remembered an article about a cat and she decided to call the couple. The quote says, and then I remembered your ad in the newspaper and found the paper in the garbage and decided and called you, and here I am. Here's a picture. Here is how she quoted, she put the paper together with the cat, how she remembered the cat, and the cat is standing out to her for the article. After reaching out and calling the couple about the cat, they just went over to their home, which was not too far from the college. When David and Sharon reached the home, David talked first and claimed the findings. Quote 4 says, the old man and the woman hugged me, holding the cat between us. All of us celebrated the reunion while Sharon stood silently by. I think I lied because I wanted to be briefly adored by strangers, to be more remembered as a handsome and kind man, a better man, and more completely, even saintly. The image represents to me the reunion, the two people, or the reunion of the missing cat, the act of connecting the puzzle and the families together. The next one is showing Sharon's doubt, what to do with what she just experienced. The quote 5 says, all after this time, Sharon never spoke. I can only guess at her emotion, but I imagine she was shocked and hurt by my disloyalty. The enemies show that calling the question of the truth, the doubts, the uncertainty of a person in this relationship. She thought more. The lack of confidence she have on her friend right now. After she stayed away for about a month and she needed to make some decisions about this situation. She needed to decide if she's going to put blinders on or forgive. Quote 6 is one of her decisions. You are a liar, she says, Sharon says, and I'm going to marry a liar. This image showing denial. Sharon's solution is to put on blinders and not bring attention to the situation with her boyfriend. that he overshadowed and lied and took credit for returning the cat to the owner. Many years pass, and both of them have careers, 4 children, and Sharon had a secret from her David that she needed to express. Quote 7. She confessed it to an extramarital affair. I don't love him, she said. It's over now. I only slept with him for 3 times. This image showing how you sit face to face and communicate with a more educational and intelligent way. How to learn to communicate your thoughts and everything without fighting. Sharon expressed in detail what she was feeling at the time and why. Quote 8. Was I overreacting to Sharon or reaction? I told such a small lie. I taken credit reward for such a small act of heroism. This was a disillusion in their marriage and disappointment to each other for discovering. This picture show how the disillusion in their marriage and everything is something they believe that Sharon did lose faith was just disappointing to her husband. After both of them came clean and both of them was feeling better about their situation, quote 9 says, she loved to make people laugh, and so they laughed together at the small sins. I wanted to laugh to observe me, but I'm not sure if that was the purpose. I never asked to be forgiven, and Sharon never offered her forgiveness. This image showing how they bring joy back in the marriage, how they move past this situation and process this situation to bring joy back to their marriage. Finally, conclusion. After they talked and Sharon had regrets, she made the statement, we had each other in the silence. If we still love me, she said, please, please build me a time machine. This image is showing how regret and what they want to turn back the time back to what was original. This last image show how reconnecting to both trees was connecting together their relationship, and they have a perfect relationship and be as one. The end. These are the work site.